Rock stars, how are you? Welcome back. My name is Melissa Mitchell from Abundant Life Studio, social media agency here in Victoria, Australia. Let me know if you're watching the replay or if you're watching this live. I'd love to say hello to you. I'm just jumping on super quickly. I wanted to talk about finding leads on Facebook. This is something that I've been asked for a little bit, quite a lot actually lately, I should say, not a little bit. I'm just trying to get you right there. I'm just going to make it a quick one because I do need to run off to a meeting. I've got another meeting after this. So I'm going to share my screen in a moment. So you can use these techniques that are these hacks I'm about to show you for generating leads on Facebook. At the moment, so at the time of recording, it's September 2022. Probably the best way to go is a public Facebook group. If you've got a current one, I've got a current one that's private and it's got over 2,000 people in it, which is awesome. But the problem is now they're saying public is better to create for lead generation because anyone can join it, which is fine. But if you do have a private group already, you can't change it to public. That's the problem. Because those people joined the group and ticked the box to say, hey, I'll join, thinking it was knowing that it's a private group, and for privacy laws, you're not allowed to. So I'm going to show you a couple of little things that you can be doing to help get people into your private group, and also just a few other things there. So I'm going to share my screen. So just give me a moment. Don't look at all my tabs open. Yes, this is how my brain works as well. All right, I'm going to show you a couple of things. I'm just going to go, Anthony Brophy. Oh, I was going to say, I know that name. He's the assistant mayor. Is that what you call them? I should know. Yes, awesome. It's so good to connect with you, Anthony. Awesome. So what I'm going to do is go to your profile. Now, what happened a little while ago is that Facebook stopped giving a lot of organic traffic, so free traffic to business pages. So a lot of people, including myself, went to their profile. So as you can see here. And although you can't call it a business name, you can start to, but you can use it to funnel people into groups and onto your page and that sort of thing. You got to be very careful with profiles. You can't call it a business name, but you can sort of imply. And the reason why they did that is with pages, they sort of stopped giving you organic traffic because they want you to pay for advertising. Now it's changed a bit. I really think they're going to merge the two, or I don't know. I don't know maybe actually what they're trying to do, but I think eventually you'll be able to advertise from your profile. What they're starting to do, these friends here, they're going to become followers on your profile, kind of like a page. And now pages, they're getting rid of the like button. You've got followers. I think they're trying to kind of merge it so you can advertise on both, or perhaps even just merge it eventually. I'm not sure. Something's going on, but either way, it can be quite hard to generate leads. So what you want to do from your profile, so my niche is social media. Let's have a look. So I could go into, okay, I'm going to show you a group. It's not the best name of the group. And I'll show you how you can go into any group. So I'm going to use this one because I know that I'm in it, and you can start to find leads. So what you do is you go up to this search bar here. Now, I'm in social media. So I'm going to type in this, and this is going to bring up anyone in the group who has bought up anything to do with social media. Okay. So now we can go most recent, so we can filter it again. We can, if they've got a location turned on, which, not all people do, we can also do that as well. So this will give me all the posts. Now, some of these could be from other social media companies, so it's not relevant to me, but it could be, hunt for a social media, but it could be start a new business name. So it could be that someone here is looking for a social media marketing agency. I'm looking for it. There we go. Course. Oh, that's a course, but let's say it's relevant to what you're doing. I could then go click on Ruby, or I could just comment on that. Okay. So I would comment on it. Ruby's going to get a notification that I've come up, this Melissa Mitchell's commenting on your post. And she's like, well, okay, what she said. You can even go one further. You could actually go into her profile, do a little bit of a stalk and see if you wanted to connect with her, whatever you want to do there. So as long as you just are commenting and, reacting with that post. Let's just go into another way. Members. So here's a different way that you can do it as well. We can click onto members. Now all the members come up here. And if you scroll down, members with things in common. So these people here have got things in common with me, either mutual friends or perhaps in the same group. So what you can actually do, oh, look. See this person's near me. They live in the same town. So I'm just going to add them as a friend. Marketing coordinator, I'm going to add that person because it's a good connection for me. Or you can just go straight down and send them a request. Now, if you're using your profile to friend farm like this, then have your profile set up like I did, because when those people click on, well, if Lauren comes up and says, well, who's this woman that's connecting with me, she can see that I'm in Shepparton. And that I'm not just, well, I am a random, but there's a little bit of commonality there. I can also go down this list here. So you're really using your profile to friend farm, or you could go into the group and just comment on people's posts and then maybe have a look at their page. If their page is public, you can comment. And when you sort of start to get into people's faces, and I mean that in a good way, it's not like you're hassling them or don't message them to sell them anything. Do not do that. I used to do that when I first probably got into the online world, 10 or 8 years ago, and it doesn't work. And I cringe now and think, oh my God, I can't believe I did that. Don't message people. You want to attract, you don't want to chase people. Let them come to you. And you do that by them seeing what you do and commenting and that sort of thing. So I can sort of go through this now, and I don't add anyone who's got like a picture on their profile. If I can't see them, then I sort of think, well, maybe they're not a real person, it's not a real account. It doesn't mean that it's not. The other thing is sometimes the profile, like these all look like legit profiles. So you can kind of tell when something's fake. But if you didn't want to go into it, so Shining Light Remedial Healing, follow me at 4 Eagles Publishing. So I could go through, and I can tell from these connections that I've got are people who are, they're good connections. Oh, it's my dog, sorry. They're good connections because I can see the people that they're connected with, and I know that those people are they're good connections, meaning they're my correct audience, that own a business and that sort of thing. So just by going down here quickly, I know, okay, that's going to be a good connection for me. Then from there, if they accept your connection, you can then actually go down and, so that's probably a good one too, founder. So I want to go after, directors, founders, business owners, that sort of thing. Let's say you've got a yoga company, you might be into a different group where you go into health and wellness and do the same sort of thing. You could go into an anxiety group where you want to, teach people yoga for anxiety or whatever. That's all that you do. So if you want to find some groups, I'll show you how to do that. Just excuse me there, adjusting. Okay, so if you want to, let's get out of this. If you want to find some groups, let's say health and wellness, okay? Health and fitness. No, it's not my niche, so I won't be in any of these groups because I'm not a very fit person. Okay. Now down the side here, I can look for pages or I can look for groups. Let's look for groups, okay? Then I can even do this again, public groups, or do I want private groups? I can go for a city. Is there anything in Melbourne? There we go. That's it. Then I might, now these are pretty small groups apart from this one. I'd join the bigger ones. The smaller ones, there's probably not a lot of activity. So in something like this, unless, although they could have a lot of, engagement, but can you see this? Private group, public group. Where's public group? 11,000 members. So this is what they're saying now. Create a public group, just let everyone in and start working through it. So let's go into that public group actually. You still need to join it, although you can see everything in it. But you could go through and go, wow, okay, like this person might need my social media services, or this person might need, something, or, whatever it is, whatever your niche is. You can actually go through and you can click on people and you can start to see if you're going to connect with them. So that's just a little bit about how you can, actually, let's try pages. Pages are exactly the same, guys. Whether you do a group or a page, it's exactly the same, the way that you try and connect with people. What you want to look for with those sorts of connections is that you want to join a group that's active. If they're not active and you get in there and the last post was 2017, you're not going to bother. No one's going to see your content. Same with a page. I've found some really good pages. I'm thinking, wow, this is a gold mine. And then I'm looking at it and like, okay, no one's posted since 2016. There's no point. The other thing is too, when you're going through the groups and you're filtering the comments to see, how I typed in social media and we're filtering through the comments and we want to find something. Perhaps I want to connect with people for my social media services. I'd look at how long ago they posted. If that person posted 3 years ago, I'm not going to bother. Their situation could have changed. They could be a huge company now, or they could have shut down and they don't need my services. So you always want to try and look for something pretty recent within the last month or couple of weeks. I wouldn't go any longer than that. There's no point. The moment's passed. They've probably moved on and you're just wasting your time. So I hope that helps. Make sure you drop your questions below. I will be uploading this video to YouTube. So Social Media Help Abundant Life Studio on YouTube. So make sure you head over there. Or if you're watching this on YouTube, make sure you subscribe and keep an eye out, guys. I'm thinking of running some workshops soon. So I will announce that shortly. It's all in my mind and I've just got to put it down on paper. So it's all happening. Of course, somewhere on this page, whether it's Facebook, LinkedIn, Instagram, TikTok, wherever you're watching this from, YouTube, there will be a link. If you click on that, there's some free resources in there for you. And of course, I do have digital downloads available as well. And I do consulting and done for you social media. So if you've got any questions, let me know. And one last thing, I'm building a new channel with my co-host, Dawn Rose. Head over to the Digital Queens podcast on Facebook and YouTube and subscribe to us there, or on Instagram, podcast_the Digital Queens. And we're talking all things tech. So she's got the tech side. I've got the social media and marketing knowledge, omnipresence, and together we make a really good team. And we've got you covered from email marketing to your SEO, to funnels, to, your content and everything. So we're giving great tips and values on that. So make sure you head over and subscribe to that as well. All right, guys, until next time, we'll see you then. Have a blessed day. And don't forget to say hello in the comments. See you then. Bye.